He is out. U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, he's forced to resign by President Donald Trump. The move ends a turbulent tenure for America's chief law enforcement officer. CGTN Sean Callebs is in our newsroom. And Sean, what's at stake? This shakeup coming right on the heels of this dramatic midterm election.
Absolutely, Mike. Donald Trump's actions really open the door for the president to nominate an attorney general who may be willing to go toe-to-toe with the special counsel leading the Russian investigation. Critics and supporters of Trump say the decision to force Sessions out is abrupt, and it surprised many. It was widely known that Sessions infuriated Trump when the former attorney general recused himself from getting involved in the Robert Mueller investigation. There you see Sessions. He is actually leaving the Justice Department, and he is actually patting a man on the back right now named Matt Whitaker. Mike, we're going to hear more about him in just a minute. Now, with Sessions out, Trump may move to limit Mueller's probe into alleged Russian interference in the 2016 presidential race. Mueller is trying to determine if Trump or his campaign worked with Russia in an effort to steer votes from Democratic challenger Hillary Clinton to Trump. In recent months, Trump has become concerned that Mueller's investigation was broadening and now looking at his family's finances. A short while ago at a news conference on the heels of Tuesday's vote, Trump was specifically asked about Jeff Sessions.
Can you give us clarity, sir, on your thinking currently, now after the midterms, about your Attorney General and your Deputy Attorney General? Do they have long-term job security?
I'd rather answer that at a little bit different time. We're looking at a lot of different things, including cabinet. I'm very happy with most of my cabinet.
It didn't take long for Trump to answer. In typical Trump fashion, the president almost immediately after that news conference ended sent out a tweet saying, "We are pleased to announce that Matt Whitaker, Chief of Staff to Attorney General Jeff Sessions at the Department of Justice, will become our new acting Attorney General of the United States. He will serve our country well." So critics are now wondering if it will be Whitaker's job to try to derail Mueller's investigation. Just recently, the U.S. president told the New York Times that he thought Mueller would cross a line if the probe drifted into the finances of Trump and his family. Trump broke decades of tradition as a presidential candidate when he refused to release his tax returns. Many of Trump's most ardent supporters encouraged him not to fire Mueller, and leading Democrats quickly voiced their concern.
Our paramount view is that any attorney general, whether this one or another one, should not be able to interfere with the Mueller investigation in any way. They should not be able to end it. They should not be able to limit it. They should not be able to interfere with Mueller going forward and doing what he thinks is the right thing.
And finally, for his part, Sessions endured months of humiliation from Trump. Trump accused his former attorney general of disloyalty and weakness, and he attacked him publicly and privately. Until now, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein had been overseeing the Mueller investigation, but that could very well change, Mike.
Change. Boy, that's the operative word here. What happens now?
It's a good question. We know that under the law, Matthew Whitaker can serve as acting Attorney General for 210 days. I will point out that Whitaker would have the power to fire Mueller for cause if such cause is found, but that would trigger a firestorm of controversy. And also, I should point out that in the past, Whitaker on news programs has said that there are ways to take away Mueller's funding, and that could also derail the investigation as well. Also, members of Trump's Republican Party control the U.S. Senate, but Democrats now control the House. And so the Democrats could launch investigations of their own, and they have the power to initiate impeachment proceedings if they believe there's adequate reason, Mike.
All right, Sean, thanks so much for that update.